Before we go on with the rest of today's video, this video is brought to you by Keeps. Keeps is a subscription service that focuses on making it easier and more affordable to treat male pattern baldness. 2 out of 3 guys will experience some form of male pattern baldness by the age of 35. The best way to prevent hair loss is to do something about it while you still have hair left. With Keeps, a licensed doctor will review your information online and recommend the right hair loss treatment plan for you. Then, your treatment is shipped directly to your house every 3 months. You can also track your progress with Keeps Progress Tracking Tool. And remember guys, prevention is key. Keeps can take up to 4 to 6 months to start seeing results. So it's important to act fast. The sooner you start using Keeps, the more hair you will save. If you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, go to keeps.com/Grant Horvat to receive 50% off. Thanks again to Keeps for sponsoring this video. Now guys, let's get back to this video and get Steve dialed. What is going on guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are out here at Waters Creek and we are giving Steven a lesson. He's my partner in all the good videos, and you know, I got to the point, me and Steve were talking, we're like, we really need to start working on his game because now he's serious. He wants to get better, and when I see somebody that wants to get better, that makes me want to help them. Not everybody takes golf serious, and now Steve's gotten to the point where he actually wants to cut off strokes off his game. We're really gonna try today to get him in good positions in his golf swing so he can create a repeatable swing. A lot of the times it can be inconsistent, so that's fine. That's everybody in golf. Golf's really hard. We're gonna break his swing down. I'm gonna do a video quick breaking Steve's swing down on video, a little slow motion that Chase took, and we're gonna look at the positions, then we're gonna see if we can change him and get him in a little bit better positions. All right guys, let's break down Steve's swing real quick. Starting out right here, this initial takeaway is really good. But what you guys are gonna notice is Steve's shoulder turn is super small. So he's only taking the club 3/4 of the way back, club's a little bit laid off, hasn't really made a big enough turn in my opinion to produce a lot of power. His club's super short. I mean, that's a John Rahm position. If you don't have a lot of strength, only taking a backswing to there, it's gonna be hard to produce a lot of power. So coming down, he's a little bit closed off here. He's not opening his body as much as I'd like to see his upper body. It's not bad though, but what we're gonna do in this lesson, you guys will see, we're gonna make a bigger shoulder turn and hopefully get his club pointed more down the line so he has time at the top and does not have to rush his transition. But it's pretty good. It'll be fun to see what the after swing looks like. Tell me what basically you feel like you're struggling with.
I need a whole rundown of my game. You gave me one last week, not last week, a couple months ago, you went completely over my game, and it literally changed a lot of things, and I ended up beating my record. Shout out to you.
Yes, sir.
But I feel like if the problem with me is consistency, I don't have any of it. I have good rounds, I have bad rounds, but I'm not the most consistent. And also, you guys have been all over my booty cheeks to get some lessons from Grant. So this is what I'm doing. I know you guys love this, so.
We're gonna dive right into this, guys. I've said this multiple times, you'll hear me say it all the time, is Steve's swing is one of the best in good positions-wise. His wedge play is insane, his putting's good. Steve's whole game is really good, but the thing it's missing is consistency, and he's a little bit new, obviously, to golf just because he played so much soccer. That's the one thing we gotta work on today is getting consistent. We're gonna get his fundamentals dialed in today. It's gonna be a good day. We're gonna start out, Steve's gonna get loose, hit a couple 60 degrees. I wanna make sure, like you guys, if you guys have watched the previous videos, I always, with all my lessons, we always are picking out a target to hit to. So I'm gonna put this down across Steve's feet. So if you guys come back here, this stick should be slightly aimed parallel left of the target, not right at the target. If you guys come out here and put an alignment stick down, do not aim it right at the target, because most of the time when you aim the stick right at the target, your body's gonna set up to the right. So you need it parallel left of the target, so slightly left of the target. Steve's overall wedge swing, I really don't want to change much, because when we're in the videos, he hits his wedges really good and he putts good. So this is just warming up, getting loose. There we go. I can actually learn from Steve's wedge game, because my wedges are like a struggle a lot of the time. I actually struggle to hit them low, and that's because I don't rotate as good as I should, and he rotates really good because he's flexible in his lower body. Let's move right up to a 7. This is where we're really gonna start to dive into positions. That was really good.
Another thing, my range swing and my on-course swing is 2 different things, right?
Right.
I don't know how to freaking make it. I feel like I need you on the course for a couple rounds to a teaching lesson on the course. The range swing, and then when I get on the course, it's there sometimes, but if it was there every time, I feel like I'd compete a little more.
In the breakdown, I mentioned that Steve's swing, he gets a little bit short on his backswing, and like in the good videos when he's a little bit under pressure, and he rushes his backswing in transition. So today we're gonna slow that down a little bit, and we're gonna stick that follow through. There we go. Hold that follow through every time, perfect balance until the ball drops. That was good. Hold that balance. There you go. Good. I want you to focus on making a little bit bigger and complete backswing and giving it a second and then push. So let it almost feel like you're pausing for a second and then push and go.
Got it.
So go up to the top, stop, and then push and go. Give it a second. Now go. There we go. That's the transition. Like I said in the bigger video, Steve will get up to the top. He won't complete his backswing, and his lower body will already be jumping off the ground. That's okay if you're like Justin Thomas, he's able to time that up, but it's really tough. So I want to create a little bit easier of a transition for Steve to repeat. There you go.
Yeah. Feels a lot better.
I want to keep making sure Steve makes a big turn, stops, and then goes, because he'll rush it if he doesn't. There we go. That is so good, Steve. I'm telling you guys, positions-wise, with Steve's swing, you cannot do it any better. Do it again, Steve, a practice swing. Pause at the top, and then hold your balance. Go. Boom. That's such a fuller turn through the ball. Because you know how like a lot of the time, you stop like right here and you recoil every time. Like you never, but now you're turning all the way through because your transition is good and you're rotating through the ball. I like that. Nice big turn and hold that balance. That was still good. It's just pulled a little bit. Got to give it a little bit more time from the top.
Got it. Grant has literally made us all slow our tempo down, which has been amazing. Because usually I'm quick. I usually go back and I just spring forward. Which
it's not that he's necessarily quick on his takeaway. Steve does not like take the club back quick. He takes it back slow, but he transitions too quick. It's his transition only.
Yeah, I got a problem, but we're fixing it.
All right, couple more 7-irons, and then I want to work up to Steve's 4-iron, his 3-wood, and then a couple drivers to end the video. Oh yes. After you hit a really good shot like that and held your follow through, I just want to know, like, explain to me just like what you were feeling.
I mean, it felt pure. I could tell I hit it well.
Did you feel a little bit of a pause at the top?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hit a couple of these 4-irons. This is Steve's that's his new 4-iron that he actually hits really good. He spotted off the rack. Would not recommend that, but Steve's a different breed. Same thing, Steve. Do a practice swing. Hold that balance. Go. There we go. Good. Oh. That makes me happy. Like, that actually brings a smile to my face when he hits a shot that good and holds his balance, because right there, guys, to me, balance is the most overlooked part of golf right now. Like, if you watch all the pros, when they hit an iron shot, every single one of them sticks their follow through. But a lot of the guys out here on the range, they're hitting it back here, they're falling back like this, falling over to the left. So that's the thing, it's so overlooked. And when Steve can hold his balance like this and repeat it on the course, those scores are gonna drop like crazy. It's okay, hold your balance, hold it. It's okay, the face was just a little bit open. Nothing to do with anything really in his swing, but the face was open at impact. That's it, same thing. Nope, that right there, that's good. That's good to see right there. That's one of Steven's old swings where he didn't complete his backswing. So he got up to the top here and he rushed it. And that's why it shoots straight right, because he doesn't have time to square up the face. Give it time and turn. Good, now go. There. You gotta give it a little bit more time. There we go. There you go. Oh my God.
I can tell when I get a little fast from like the downswing or whatever, versus when I just pause and then go. I can actually feel it. It's just insane. We just gotta be more consistent. That's the key here.
This is gonna take time because we're changing Steve's transition from the top of his backswing to his downswing. He's gonna hit one more of these 4-iron, and then we're gonna move up to the 3-wood. There you go. I absolutely love when people can stick their follow through until the ball lands. That's how you create consistency on the range.
Now, this 3-wood, I just got it. I used Garrett's 3-wood in a good video, and it was a little bit heavier than my old Maverick, which I took out of the bag and I'm giving away. I got a little heavier, and I think it might be because I've been hitting the gym, getting a little stronger. I don't want to say that, but I feel like I'm getting a little quicker, and I need something to slow me down, so I got this a little heavier shaft.
Right, I like it. We're gonna hit these balls right off the deck. Actually, this is the hardest shot in golf. Hitting 3-woods off the deck are like actually really tough. If you guys can hit your 3-wood off the deck high and straight, you know you're swinging good. Dude, that was absolutely killed. And that's crazy because Steve just bought that 3-wood off the deck just like his 4-iron, and he's hitting him really, really good. Go to the top, stop, go. There we go. That's sequenced up. That's sequence. Get up to the top, stop, and push and go. It's not just spin out. It's a push and go. Steve likes to get the club pointed over here when he does his backswings, when he doesn't complete his turn. When he does it right, he gets more down the line. He doesn't get so laid off. I want him right there. There you go. That's that perfect little fade from Steve that I like to see. When he's swinging good, he usually fades it a couple yards, just like that. Last couple swings of the video, guys. Steve's gonna hit a couple drives, and we're gonna focus on the same exact things. This works up through all of his clubs, the balance and everything, and the transition, what we're working on, are the two main things, and this is throughout his whole bag. This is not just for the irons, this is for every club, sticking that follow through. Okay, there we go, Steve. Good. Tilt those shoulders just a little bit to hit up on it. There you go. No,
so
that worked out.
I just hit my head. That was so good, I just lost my balance.
He hit that absolutely perfect, but he lost his balance. So he got away with it, but it's not what we're looking for. We're searching for a little bit more consistency. Hold that balance, Steve. Hold that balance. Yes. Hold it, hold it.
A full body workout.
I know. It's hard to actually hold your balance because you got to stretch to that position and hold it. But Steve always, if you guys notice in the video, when Steve hits it, a lot of time his hat goes flying and he's falling to the left. And if you're doing that, it's going to be hard to hit every fairway and be super consistent. Last drive here for Steve, and then we're going to wrap up the video. There you go. That is the height.
Shoo! That feels so good. This is the best lesson I literally have ever had.
All right, I showed you guys the before swing. Now we're gonna take a look at the after swing after the lesson. And you guys are gonna notice right here, Steve's initial takeaway is it's around the same position here. But what he's gonna do at the top, guys, is look at that top position. He's made a way, way bigger hip turn here. His hip's gotten super deep. He's made a bigger shoulder turn, and the club has traveled a longer distance right down the line. Perfect. This club's a little bit too laid off in my opinion. And I mean, this is a really, really powerful position. That club's pointed down the line. His other club, as you guys can see, is way over there. This right here, he has so much more time from the top to open his body, and you guys will notice when he comes down through the ball, his upper body right here is more open than in this picture. And he's able to clear left and stay on top of it and not be so under the ball. That is a huge change for Steve. That position versus that position, guys, that is a way, way more powerful position. I'm telling you, he's gonna gain so much yardage taking a longer backswing like that. It's actually not a long backswing, it's just too parallel. It's not way short like he was before. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Boom.